In 1955, Mao finally faced China after his 5 isolated years of non-publicity. During this time period, he did not show himself in public to make his decisions about politics and economics. For these vacant 5 years, the public was not as fascinated with him as they were when he visited them. Some even said he was dead. Later, when he finally came out, he became popular among the Chinese before launching his important projects. Mao was born December 26, 1893. In his early life, he was determined to have a good education and get a head start. Because he didn't have the resources that another wealthy family might have had, he strived for excellence. 100 Flowers Project promoted a free exchange of views. Mao conducted the 100 Flowers Project, letting 100 flowers bloom. This supported China's academic elites and had led to criticism, and these intellectuals were forced into re-education. Along with other projects, this helped him to become a stronger leader and earn China's trust. When the Communists and the Nationalists allied, they succeeded. They joined forces to fight a common enemy, the Japanese. Together they were known as the Red Army. This caused the Japanese to surrender and led to the defeat of the Nationalist Party. Mao helped found the Communist Party. He left work to become a full-time revolutionary after being a principal in Changsha. This was the process of him becoming a communist leader and making an impact on China and its morals. After Chairman Mao's death in Beijing on September 9, 1976, was when his reputation as China's true leader developed and he became one of the most important people in the world. After Chairman Mao's death was when his reputation as China's true leader developed, and he became one of the most important people in the world. He inspired people with his political acts, and his famous quotes continued to motivate and inspire people. The Communists beat the Nationalists and founded the People's Republic of China. After the Communist Party beat Sun Yat-sen's Nationalist Party in a 20-year civil war, the Communists proclaimed the People's Republic of China. The Nationalists were forced to retreat to Taiwan and set up their government there. This proved that Chairman Mao could take control and be a leader and take over the Nationalist Party. The Long March lasted from the October of 1934 to October 1935. Chairman Mao led the Long March, a 6,000-mile retreat. This was after the Communist Party was forced to flee from the Red Army. Mao was now considered a good communist leader, considering the military and political obstacles. The Great Leap Forward was launched in 1958, a time of many new changes. Chairman Mao launched the Great Leap Forward, and this economic plan came with many new changes. There was supposed to be more agricultural production, but due to Mao's inconsideration, a large famine occurred due to thoughtlessness and poor planning. Many of his actions resulted in disasters. The Cultural Revolution lasted from 1966 to 1976, proving Mao's leadership skills. Chairman Mao's campaign lasted 10 years and symbolized his great leadership. The revolution got rid of the old bourgeois ways and brought in the new cultured ideas. Although he made large mistakes that affected and worse things like famine, the Cultural Revolution promoted his power greatly.